Hello, folks. It's Biggie here, and yeah, I'm okay. Uh, for those of you who didn't know or don't read status updates or been wondering why I don't update videos or don't go visit like game FAQs or don't watch like the news at all, I live in Bangkok, and pretty much long story short, too long didn't read. Uh, the entire city has been burned to the ground by terrorists disguised as peaceful protesters. Um, the army is moving in. Curfew's been imposed. I live quite some distance from the town, but yeah, I'm safe for the moment. No need to worry about me. I'm worried a lot about my friends inside of the town. No, the center of town. They still have internet access and electricity, but they're running out of food. They've been sealed inside their house for pretty much the better half of last week now. Oh yes, apparently this is also a video clip voicing opinion, so this might be my last update for a while. The government's been censoring any kind of potential terrorist outlets, apparently. So, yeah. Okay, a couple of things I wanted to say. First of all, I want you guys to know what the real story is behind all this, not the versions that's been spouting out by CNN or the rest of international news. All right, so basically, UDD came up to the government, says we want a house dissolution and we want a re-election, and the government said no. So they sat around, did the peaceful protest thing. The government said, okay, we're not going to do anything. We'll just let this thing ride out. And then there was a clash. A couple of the red shirts ran in and tried to enter a military base. The military were told not to use force, so they didn't. And then suddenly somebody gets sniped in the head by a couple of gunmen. There were like bombs being thrown at army personnel. There were guns shot at red shirts. So it was chaotic, and nobody understood what was happening because basically violence broke out in a non-violent protest. Oh, how surprising! Well, after that, the government was saying, "Hey, we didn't do anything," and the rest just said, "Hey, we didn't do anything." The government was saying, "Okay, could be terrorists lurking within the group," and then they said, "Well, they say, oh, well, we don't have any terrorists. That's possible." So the government just said, "Okay, this is going on way too long, and we can't actually go in and crack down on all the people gathering inside of town because, well, there were women and children inside the red shirt protest rallies. So they said, okay, we're just gonna sit down and seal them off, and maybe turn off the water and electricity, and sit down and not let anything kind of get out of hand." Yeah. But then the government started discovering things like AK-47s and M79 grenade launchers near the protest site, and they were saying, "Oh, wait a minute, you guys have weapons, and if you guys have weapons, you guys are planning to use it." So they say, "Okay, we'll sit down and hunker down, and we're gonna let you guys leave, but we're not gonna let you guys enter. We want the rally to disperse so that there aren't any possible terrorist acts that was gonna happen." And the crowd's not dispersing; they're sitting there wallowing in yeah, they're not picking up their garbage. Then they're wallowing in what's basically a kind of a third world country scenario. No food, no water. but they're still there. Then things get really haywire because people are start getting shot on the streets, and the soldiers say, wait a minute, we're not doing this. You are the guys with weapons. You guys are doing this. You're getting sniped." And a red shirt leader gets sniped. Well, one of the red shirt military head gets sniped, and they say, "Wait, well, one of our leaders gets sniped, so it's definitely the work of soldiers." And they say, "Okay, no. Um, basically sitting around shifting blame, and well, the red shirt leaders had had enough, so they went in and to surrender. And then all hell broke loose because the cover's blown. The red shirts saying that, "Okay, red shirts, go home." And they said, "Okay, and no, we're not gonna go home." And they just sat down and started burning things. We throw the word terrorists around a lot, and I think we're being misconstrued here because they don't want anything now. I think anarchists are a lot more of an apt word than terrorism here, because all they do around is sit around setting fire and looting now. They don't want a government dissolution. That's pretty sure for now. They just want to use this to start fires and loot things. So look around the internet for pictures of Central World. That's Central and World. It's one of Thailand's biggest shopping malls. It's basically been torched to the ground. The buildings is unstable. It's about to collapse now. And I shop there, so I'm actually quite depressed about it. That it's like if you're a British guy, that there's like Harrods being torched to the ground, or if you're an American, like some shopping district in New York, Soho, somewhere, being torched down to the ground by terrorists. Yeah, I'm way too distracted now. Um, yeah, I'll leave this video out here, folks. I don't think I can continue. Okay, guys. Thanks for listening. If you were listening, it's a bit of a heavy subject, so yeah, it's not really a status update, is it? Okay, I'm okay. I may be out of a job because I'm juggling 3 jobs right now, and 2 of those workplaces are probably, well, hopefully just one, and hopefully none at all. The will uh, be is in town, so I'm out of work as well, and I'm not. I may be out of work for a bit. Okay. Take care, guys. Um, See ya.